corner. It's Jacob Connor's corner, yeah.
Hey kids, hi. We are back. Today we're going to do the Ivory soap experiment. This is something Jacob did at school in his science club, and he wanted to do it for everybody else. So in case you didn't know, Ivory soap, when they make it, it's used, when they make it, they whip a lot of air into the soap, and no other soap does that. So when you take Ivory soap and you put it in the microwave, it expands into a huge white fluffy cloud. And another thing about Ivory soap is that it floats. Other soaps should sink. And so we're going to test this out today and see if it really happens. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. Reese is sleeping, so we have a chance to do this experiment. So we have a little setup here on our counter. What you need for this experiment is a microwave-safe plate. You need Ivory soap. And we also have Dow soap, so we can show you the difference. A napkin and 2 bowls of water. So what we're going to do first is we're going to open up the Ivory soap and we're going to open up the Dow soap.
This is the way we put on Jello.
Yeah, we do make Jello in that.
Yeah, we put it different.
Yeah. Okay. So Jacob, you open up the Dow soap and I'll open up the Ivory soap.
Kids, right now we have to do out the soap.
Yeah, right now we're opening up the soap. I have the Ivory soap. Jacob has the Dow soap. So we have the bar of Ivory soap, which I'll set down onto the napkin. Jacob, where's your bar of soap?
Here.
The Dow soap. We'll show the kids the Dow soap right here. And we're about to put them in the water and see what floats. So Jacob has both bars of soap in his hands. Jacob, does one feel heavier than the other? Or they both feel about the same?
This one, they both feel about the same. This one's just a little heavier.
Okay, let's see which soap that is. That's the Dow soap, and this is the Ivory soap. Okay, so we have 2 bowls of water. Wait. Hold on. Let me get them close. Okay, switch the soaps in your hands. And we are going to see if one floats and one doesn't. The Ivory soap is supposed to float. So we're going to put the Ivory soap in this.
Oh, yeah.
It is floating.
Yeah.
All right, let's put the Dow soap. Let's see what happens. What did it do?
Sink.
So the Dow soap sank to the bottom, and the Ivory soap floated because there's a lot of air. So you take them back out and put them on the napkin. Now we have to use a different bar of soap for the experiment when we put them in the microwave because that one's wet and we can't put a wet soap in the microwave.
I have some soap on me.
You do. So we're going to take another block of Ivory soap and we're going to open it and we're going to cut it up.
I did this soap, but you did the dial.
All right.
No, you have to put it.
We are. Okay. So we have our new Ivory soap right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into little squares and put it on this plate. So we have a sharp knife, and kids, do not use a knife at home without adult supervision. So Jacob, you hold the camera,
Okay.
and I'm going to get this bar of soap right here. You see it?
Yeah.
And we're going to cut it into little pieces.
No, I looked in it. No, I don't see air.
You don't see the air?
No.
Let's see. You don't. What if I break it? You hold
No.
it? Hey, can you hold the camera so the kids can see?
No, you do hold.
No, I need you to hold it so I can break it. Ready? All right.
No.
Actually, here, you're not holding the camera, honey. You can't really see any air bubbles. You can't.
They plastered it better.
You think so? Okay. You put the little pieces on the microwave safe plate.
I put these itsy bitsy pieces, see what happens to them.
Okay, let's spread them out a little
Don't
bit.
like it super huge.
All right, and we have a microwave over here that we're going to use.
Yeah, I took up there.
Okay, so bring your step ladder over here so you can see. We're going to open up our microwave.
Yeah, this is what it looks like on Insta.
Can you put the plate of Ivory soap in the microwave? Okay, close it.
Now,
We are going to cook this for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Jacob, would you like to hit the start button? You had to hit it right here in the middle. Here we go. Okay, kids, let's watch and see what happens.
not there yet.
You gotta give it a chance to warm up.
Maybe on this stove.
Look.
It's starting to puff. Wow. There it goes.
Whoa, you see that, kids? It's starting to grow. Don't turn too close. Look at how it's expanding.
It's connecting.
It is. It's like a giant fluffy cloud. I think it's gonna make a mess in there.
I think we should take it out.
Hold on. We can give it just a couple more seconds.
Oh dear.
Shake it out. Okay. Maybe we will stop. Okay, I'm gonna hit the stop button. All right, open it. Careful, it's gonna be really hot. I'm gonna deflate it a little bit. Don't touch it, it's hot. All right, Mommy's gonna get the plate out. Okay?
Okay.
Does it smell good? Is it stinky?
No, it's not smell so good to me.
So the soap expanded, and now it's kind of neat. It's like a little cloud. Just careful, the middle could be hot. There's a piece of soap that didn't expand. So with this little fluffy plate.
It looks like, oh dear, it doesn't look good yet.
It doesn't look good.
Hey, let's see if we look for the ears.
So you can see it's just big fluffy pieces of cloud almost.
Wow,
So
look.
some of it didn't expand all the way. We didn't cook it all the way.
Let's put it in.
Well, we can't, buddy.
Why?
But it smells really good in here. It smells like soap.
Yeah, now let's try the dial.
You want to see if the dial soap does this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
on the dial soap.
it's right here. Okay, you open this one up. I'm going to go get a microwave safe plate, okay?
Okay, why not use that one?
Don't put your finger in front, like right here. Okay, now we're going to cut the dial soap. Can you put down so we can see the dial soap? And we're going to see. This one's really hard to cut into, guys. Ugh, this one doesn't break. Keep the camera. As easy as the dial soap did.
And it is.
Wow. See, the inside of this one's really hard.
Yeah, I want to feel it.
Jacob's going to feel, but you got to keep the camera.
Wow.
Okay, can you hold the camera, please? I got to cut it one more time, okay? Let them watch me cut it. So we're going to cut and cut. Okay. We're going to put it on the plate.
Yep.
Throw them in the plate. All right, now we're going to bring it over here to the microwave. And dial soap is not whipped with air. It's not made with air, so this is not going to expand. It might burn. So we're only going to do it for a minute because the Ivory soap expanded really quick, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go. Time cook, we're going to do just 60 seconds. And we're going to start and see what happens. This is the dial soap. It's not made with air.
You know, now let's look at it and see what happens to the dial soap. Let's see what happens to the dial. I'm not touching.
Nothing is happening. There's no air in there for it to expand.
Let's just give it a second.
Okay.
Wow.
So the Ivory soap had already
Hey,
started.
why is this blowing?
The Ivory soap had already started to expand at this point, and this one's not. So we're going to go ahead and stop it so it doesn't catch on fire.
I don't want to touch on.
All right, so we had the two side by side. As you can see, the dial soap, it just kind of cooked a little bit and got soft. It didn't expand. And you can see the Ivory soap, it got all cloudy, and now it's fluffy. And it's just kind of, what does it feel like to you, Jacob? It's almost like a very soft plastic to me.
Yeah.
And it just kind of crumbles in your fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, that falls. Oh, it's wrong.
You're gonna rinse them off in the water. Reese woke up. He's growling at the Tupperware under there. But we decided that since we didn't let the Ivory soap cook all the way, we're going to do another plate just to see. We cut it into smaller pieces this time. You close it for me?
Yes.
Okay. And we are going to cook it again for a minute and 20 seconds. But this time,
Mr. Drower.
this time we're not going to stop it. And we're going to see and watch it all expand.
for me to see.
It's not?
It's like it's expand, kids. Look how it's growing.
It's starting to.
Yeah. And you know what?
White fluffy clouds.
You know how big was it? Oh, there it is. The pie touched. Dude. Oh. You know that what? Oh dear.
Is it gonna overflow?
Yes, I think so. Let's just learn it.
We got 20 seconds left.
Yeah, we got fatty.
No, less than that.
Fatty hard.
Look right here. See, this is time. 15 seconds. Oh, it's getting really big, guys. It's filling up the microwave. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. It's done. Whoa, let's watch it for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't touch it. It's going to be hot.
It's not. It's...
No. Wait. It'll burn you. It's deflating a little bit.
It's not very hot.
Please listen. Okay, I'm gonna take it out the microwave. We'll take it out. Okay, so we have all three out on the counter now. This was our first Ivory soap. This was our dial soap, which just kind of melted and burnt a little bit. And then our second Ivory soap, which is just a big deflated cloud.
Wow.
And then we have a grumping grease with food stuck on his mouth.
I'm punching it.
You can touch it. It's just very thin, airy pieces of soap, and it's really neat. Is it hot? So we tore a little piece open. As you can see, it's just a big air hole in here where the soap expanded. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experiment, Jacob. Thank you.
Yeah, but now what else do you want to do?
Okay, kids, we hope you enjoyed this experiment. And just to kind of go over what happened is when you have Ivory soap, when it's made, a lot of air is whipped into the Ivory soap. And along with that air is some water that gets trapped there. So when we add heat, the air and the water expand, causing it to turn into like a huge cloud. It's pretty cool. So if you want, grab your parents, ask them if you guys can try this experiment at home. It's really fun, but you do need adults' help with cutting and using the microwave. So please click like and subscribe and come and check us out next time to see what we're going to do. Bye, kids.
Bye.